It's now August, which means it's midwinter here in Sydney. Tops of 18, lows of 8. Yeah, not that cold. It's Australia after all. It's been a very busy month for me as a freelance videographer, so I've been spending a lot of time at home. Not a bad thing though, I honestly love being home. Brewing coffee a few times a day, enjoying warm home-cooked meals. We had barbecue the other night, which was really good. And currently I'm rewatching parts of One Piece. The latest episodes are just insane. Now my editing supervisor, Gatji, he's also been putting in the work, but recently he's had a little cough, so we've been sneaking meds into his churro. Salmon-flavored deception. And he honestly has no idea. Lately, moving my body, I think it's become a bigger part of my routine. They say that health is wealth, and now that I set my own schedule, I have to be intentional about exercise. This month I've been running more than usual. I think it's the crisp winter air in the mornings. It really feels like I'm clearing out my lungs, one breath at a time. I took a rare day off on a sunny one and wandered through the city. Honestly, didn't have a plan, just bouncing between a few cafes and walking around. But I'm kinda at that point in life where that feels exciting. Sometimes no agenda is the agenda. The weather app says it's going to be raining for the rest of this week, so I'm probably going to be spending more time inside. Please enjoy this video with a warm beverage.
Hey guys, it's a very cold, rainy, but cozy morning here in Sydney, and I'm thinking I'm going to be spending the whole day at home today just working, so let's start the day off right with some coffee. I've gathered my favorite coffee gear. It's in front of me right here. It's kind of crazy. I guess it's not that crazy. Well, you can be the judge of that. For those who are wondering, my kettle and my coffee bean grinder, they're both from Vario. The scale is also from Vario. Beautiful products, they look really good, they perform well, and yeah, they just fit really nicely into my kitchen. Shout out to Haven Specialty Coffee for the beans. I've got a couple of servers. This one is from Hario. I actually really do like this one. It's a very clean, classic shape for a pour-over set. The first pour-over kit, this is also from Vario. This is in collaboration with Kurasu. It's a Japanese brand. They make coffee gear, and this is a very interesting, it's like a rainbow colored, like titanium exhaust looking pour-over thing. This one's really cool. You can change out the filters on the inside so you can adjust how quick or slow you want your coffee to pour through. Now the second one here is beautiful. It's a stainless steel handmade pour-over kit. We've got these little bronze rivets on the side which are just beautiful, and yeah, I saw this in Korea, picked it up. It came as a set. This is a filter paper holder. It has the same design language as the other piece with the same stainless steel and then the little bronze details on the side. I really love stainless steel, so this was right up my alley. Beautiful. Now this last one, this is a piece that I've had for a long time. It's made for the Kalita Wave. Stainless steel again with a little brown handle. If you guys know about pour-over coffee, this Kalita Wave style filter paper goes in here, and it's just such a classic piece. Bit of history, and yeah, we're gonna use this today. This is the wave paper, by the way. Firstly, I like to just wet the paper. This does a couple of things. You're firstly going to get rid of any taste that's in the paper, but secondly, the hot water that runs through, it's going to come down to the vessel and just warm it up so that when you pour hot coffee in it, it's going to keep it hotter for longer. But I've got to throw this out. Now I'm doing everything quite measured and methodical. This is so that I get the same taste every single time that I brew coffee. So we're going to firstly put 20 grams of coffee beans into here. Boom. What I'm aiming for here is 300 grams total, so I'm going to do initial blooming. So this is basically you just wet the coffee beans and you let it sit there for about 30 seconds, and this is gonna allow the coffee to just like come alive. In my mind, it's like activating the coffee beans. I don't really know if that's an accurate representation of what's going on. The thing is, you want to go real nice and slow with this. I just love making coffee like this. It's a slow process. It's not super fast, but I really get to enjoy just pouring water slowly over the coffee beans. And yeah, there's something therapeutic about it. It smells really good, and then I get to enjoy coffee after. So it's a win-win process for me. This is honestly the best way to start the morning, and I do this every single morning, so I'm always starting off with like a good feeling. Okay, so now we have coffee. This is like where my collecting really starts, and it's with the mugs. I've got so many mugs. This is in no particular order, but these are some of my favorite mugs. Firstly, I have these stacking mugs by Human Made. These are honestly some of my favorite mugs ever. I initially bought this first one with the red heart. In Japan, I saw it, I was like, okay, I gotta grab this one, it looks perfect. And when I unboxed it, I really realized why I love it so much. And it's because, firstly, I love this fired glass feeling, the look, the weight, it feels really good. And typically, I found that these fired glass cups, they're usually a little bit taller. And the fact that this is shorter and it's got a very good bottom heavy weight to it makes it really enjoyable to drink coffee. I typically drink my coffee with the server next to me, so I'm like pouring little bits at a time and enjoying it like that. So the next year, I think Human Made, they released this blue one, and I just had to grab that as well because, as you could tell, they stack together, and ain't that fun? So if you guys don't already know, I love camping, camp goods, just useful tools and gear and stuff. I just love it. So these Snow Peak cups are super fun. We've got two different ones here. They're titanium cups, two different shapes. One's a little bit smaller than the other. But yeah, this is a very classic cup right here. And yeah, I love the thin lip. It makes drinking cold beverages really enjoyable. There's like different notes in coffee, and the thickness of the lip that you drink it from actually changes the way that your mouth interacts with it. It's really weird, but it's true. This one's actually kind of cool. It's Minji's one, and it's got an Arc'teryx logo like laser burned into the side of it. She worked at Arc'teryx, so they all got one of these. This cup right here, this is from Porter James Sports. Now, this is something that I picked up because I bought a pair of pants from them, and if I spent $50 extra, then I got free shipping, so this is one of those things. But as soon as I got it, I realized that I really loved it. It's like a hand-thrown cup. It's glazed on the top half, and then they've left the bottom bit unfinished. It's got a very good weight to it, and this is very important with coffee cups in particular. I find that you can hold it by the top here, and it's not top heavy, it's like just the right amount of weight. This little brown cup right here, I love it. I was in Nagano, Japan with my friends, and we went to one of these like vintage shops, and there was an upstairs section that was the uncurated section. You just have to sift through crates and stuff. We had a quick look, and I came across this cup, picked it up, it was $2. Compared to the other cups that I have, this is a little bit smaller and kind of reminds me more of like a teacup. The way you'd have your tea, you'd pour it into your cup, and then you'd enjoy it sip by sip. I kind of like it. And then this small cup, it is even smaller than my other cups, so it has a very nice little feeling. But yeah, that's my coffee stuff. It's still quite early in the morning, so I think it's time to lock in and do a little bit of work. Yeah, let's go.
When I'm cleaning the house, I always start by setting the vibe. Ooh, this is a good track. Music helps me focus. It puts me in my own little world with one goal in mind. Let's start with the vacuuming. Oh yeah, better water this plant as well. I better wipe down this mirror as well. And yeah, laundry is not gonna fold itself. There always seems to be a million little things to do. It's a good thing that I've got this massive library of music on Epidemic Sound. Because let's be real, the world would be so sad without music. No vibe for cleaning? This video would just feel so bland without it. Epidemic Sound makes it easy to find the perfect vibe. I personally create playlists with my favorite tracks. I even have one just for YouTube. When you're building your own little world, sound texture is just as important as the music. Realistically, this vacuum audio, it was way too loud. So I simply swapped it with a sound effect from their library. With so many unique textures, there's definitely something that fits. If you want to create your own world, music, sounds and all, click the link in my description for a free trial with Epidemic Sound.
If it's a treat, this guy will eat anything. Here. He's got no idea. I love fashion, I love clothing, I love shoes, I love accessories, home goods, all of it. But I think I've come to a point where I'm trying to be a little bit more selective and considered with every single piece that I own. Did a little bit of a selling rampage on Depop and also just donating stuff to charities. But I have also been picking up a couple of things on the side at the same time. I'm human too, I have flaws, and sometimes my instincts on purchasing stuff just, it comes out and I can't help it. But I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys my recent favorite pickups. Let's do it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a pair of shoes. I recently got rid of 5 pairs of shoes, but I got something else, so we're like -4 right now. These right here are a beautiful interpretation of a boat shoe by the brand Pennon. I've talked about Pennon before. They sent over a beautiful pair of boots recently. Unfortunately, it didn't really fit, but I exchanged it for this, which is really awesome. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Firstly, the shoe, it's their reinterpretation of like a 90s American boat shoe or like a European deck shoe. What I love about this the most is definitely the rough texture of the leather. It has been intentionally napped and scarred to create this rough, hairy black leather texture look. They've paired this with metal eyelets, there's a lug sole, and overall I think the silhouette of the shoe is just really cool. I've been looking for a pair of boat shoes for a little while, and I feel influenced because they're everywhere on the internet at the moment if you're just scrolling through Instagram or something. But I think this is a very unique variation of a boat shoe, and I think the textured characteristics of this shoe differentiates it from any other black shoes that I own. I like styling outfits that have a lot of black in them because you can really play around with texture and silhouette. For instance, if you have a full black fit and you have leather shoes, or you have sneakers, or you have something like this with a bit more texture, they're all gonna have a completely different vibe even though they are the same black shoe. I think it's a subtle way to show your style. I don't really wear flashy colors and crazy outfits. I'd much rather wear more subdued outfits and colors, and stuff like this really excites me. Now, an accessory that I picked up recently is this belt from Stussy. This is the SS Link studded belt. This one is in the distressed brown color. It has got these silver little rivets with logo on it just all over the belt. So it's got this like cool studded belt look, obviously, but I first came across this belt from my friend Nathaniel. He has this like green version of it, which I thought was really cool. So I had a look on the website, and they had this brown one and a white one at the time. I think they still sell it. And yeah, I just really liked the idea of it, so I copped it, and yeah, I've been wearing this so often. I usually wear a black leather belt, so having this brown one with, I guess, silver studs, it's a nice little streetwear element, something that I didn't have before, and it breaks up my outfits quite a lot. I have essential clothes, staple pieces that I wear all the time. You could call it a uniform. So switching up some of the accessories, such as the belt or the shoes, they really do change the vibe of the outfit without actually changing the core elements of it. I'm not trying to cop too many things right now, but accessories I have a hard time saying no to because they seem so versatile. I also picked up these socks from Stussy. It's called the woodland camo color, as you can probably imagine why. Super comfy. I don't own too many like nice socks, but having a pair or two is really nice feeling when you put them on because they feel so nice. Now, on the topic of accessories, I think one of those staple pieces that you really can't go wrong with is a black leather bag. Came across a couple of items that I thought would be cool, but I was reached out to a brand called Songmont. They told me have a look through the catalog, see if you like anything. They wanted to kindly send over a gift, and I found this bag. It's called the Medium Yaw bag. It's beautiful. They didn't ask for me to share this on socials or anything, they just wanted to send one over, but it's so beautiful. I had to share it. I've been using this over the last couple of weeks, and it really has a different vibe to all of the other bags that I have. Leather bag, gold hardware details. I've got this extra keychain on the side that they sent over, and it's a great size to fit my laptop, my cameras, and yeah, it's got a really cool shape. Before they sent this over, I had a look into their brand, and I really like the art direction. The vibe and tone of the imagery on their Instagram and their website, it's really nice. It's something that I personally like to create as well. The soft, simple, minimalist, but high quality photos. It invokes that feeling of a handcrafted product with care, natural elements, and overall I am a big fan. So thank you Songwon for sending this over. It's really cool. I've never had a black leather bag before, and this to be my first one, it is very special. I think this has all been pretty cool accessories. I love when brands have a very strong identity and create their own world, sucking you into it with their imagery, their videos, their campaigns and everything. Brands like Songmont, Stussy, I think Aim Leon Dor is a great example of this as well. They've created a full world, like an ecosystem, where they've got cafes and clothing and just like cool vibes. You hear the name and you think of the vibe. I would also personally love to create images for brands like this, so I think it's quite important for me to continue practicing, taking photos, and really trying to curate a portfolio that will allow me to shoot my shot and reach out to these brands to, make images for them. I think that would be really cool. I always get this question, so for those who are curious, the graphics on the screen, the subtitles, the font is actually something that I am creating. It is a product called Handscript, and I've been working on it for the last couple of months, and I'm finally finalizing it, and I'm going to be launching it very soon. So I'm going to update you guys in a future video, probably a post, maybe on Instagram as well. So if you guys are interested in that, keep in tuned. Very excited to get this one out to you guys so you can use it on your projects, on your videos, whatever it may be, and have fun with it. But yeah, the rain has suddenly disappeared. I guess it's Australia after all, so it's a super sunny day today. I might go out do some stuff, so I'll see you in the next vlog. Hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.